Well, to discuss this more, I'm joined from Detroit by Abayomi Azikiwe, Director of Pan-African Newswire. Welcome to the programme, sir. Mr. Azikiwe, this report the fact that the Egyptian army says it has destroyed some 30 Gaza supply tunnels in its recent operation in the Sinai Peninsula. I mean, many had expected a different move by the newly elected Egyptian President, Mohamed Morsi. It seems that he's moving against his so-called pro-Palestinian stance. We're seeing that the siege on Gaza has become tighter than ever before.
It's a very interesting development. We believe that it's interrelated to some of the foreign policy moves that the Egyptian government has carried out over the last couple of weeks. The fact that they're citing problems associated with criminal activity and smuggling through these tunnels is one issue. But the majority of people from Gaza utilize these tunnels to bring in goods and services that are desperately needed in that area, which today is still considered the largest open-air prison in the world. So most people who utilize the tunnels use them for survival purposes and for commercial purposes and for humanitarian purposes, not for criminal activity. So I think objectively, this will in fact intensify the already existent blockade against the people of Gaza. But I believe that it's definitely related to the announcement by the International Monetary Fund that they were going to relieve the government in Egypt of approximately $1 billion in foreign debt. Also, the announcement just a few days ago that the government in Qatar was going to extend $18 billion in credit to the newly elected government of Mohamed Morsi in Egypt. This could, of course, have an impact on how Egyptian foreign policy is going to go forward in relationship to the State of Israel.
Indeed, and of course with this new president, and of course a new Egypt as many call it, just how much change, how much alteration will we see in Egypt-Israeli-Palestinian ties? How will it all develop in the foreseeable future?
I believe it has to change. Otherwise, the government now in Egypt is going to lose a lot of support from the majority of people inside of Egypt. People want to change. That is why they went out into the streets some year and a half ago to bring about not just the removal of Hosni Mubarak and the other top officials in the political as well as the military apparatus in Egypt, but they wanted fundamental change in regard to how the economy was structured inside of Egypt, and also in regard to Egypt's relationship to the State of Israel and Egypt's support of the Palestinian people. I think these issues have to be addressed by the new government. Otherwise, they're going to lose a tremendous amount of support among the working people and the youth and the poor people inside of Egypt, who constitute the overwhelming majority of the population.
Indeed. Well, on that note, we'll leave it there. Many thanks to Abayomi Azikiwe, Director of Pan-African Newswire from Detroit. Thanks for your time there, sir.